How to pass your first Pennsylvania Homecare State inspection. Hello and welcome to the Pennsylvania Homecare Coach channel. This channel is for home care business owners operating in Pennsylvania or preparing to. Today, I'm telling you exactly what you must do to pass your first Pennsylvania state inspection. Pennsylvania does not fail agencies because inspectors are unfair. Agencies fail because owners assume good intentions will cover weak systems. Inspectors do not evaluate effort, they verify evidence. If it isn't documented, it didn't happen. First, understand this clearly. Licensure gives you permission to operate. It does not mean you are ready to be inspected. To pass your first inspection, compliance must be a daily operating system, not a last-minute scramble. What you must do to pass one: build complete personnel files before anyone works. No caregiver is assigned to a client without a finished file. Period. Background checks, health screenings, job descriptions, orientation records, and competency evaluations and CPR trainings must be complete, signed, and dated. If a file is missing even one required document, inspectors assume your operation is careless. Standard. No file, no work. 2. Prove training and competency, not just attendance. Training logs alone are meaningless. You must show caregivers were trained, evaluated, and deemed competent before being assigned to clients. If staff cannot explain what they were trained to do, inspectors assume training did not occur. 3. Customize and implement your policies. Generic templates fail inspections. Your policies must reflect how your agency actually operates in Pennsylvania. Staff must know them. Supervisors must enforce them. Policies that sit in a binder but aren't followed are liabilities. 4. Document supervision consistently. Pennsylvania requires real oversight. That means scheduled supervisory visits, written visit notes, performance evaluations, corrective actions when needed. Hope is not supervision. Availability is not supervision. Documentation is. 5. Maintain complete consumer files. Every consumer file must contain signed service agreement, fee schedule, clearly defined services, consumer rights notice, complaint contact information. If it isn't signed, it didn't happen. 6. Create and use a checklist. Memory fails under pressure. Checklists don't. If it isn't on a checklist, it will eventually be missed. And what gets missed gets cited. Create one master inspection checklist. Review it monthly, not the week before inspection. This single habit separates agencies that pass inspections calmly from agencies that scramble. Inspection day should feel ordinary. If it feels stressful, something was probably missed. The following items must be included on the inspection checklist: Pennsylvania Home Care First State Inspection Checklist. Rule: if it isn't checked, it isn't done. Review frequency: monthly. Agency and licensing: Pennsylvania Home Care license issued, license posted and visible, agency name and address consistent on all documents, administrator designated and documented, organizational chart, current personnel files, every employee, criminal background check, complete child abuse clearance, if applicable, FBI clearance, if required, TV screening completed within the last 12 months, job description signed and dated, orientation documentation, complete training records, current competency evaluation, completed before science, file, no work, training and competency, initial orientation, documented competency, checklist signed by supervisor, ongoing training schedule in place and competency, plan staff able to explain assigned duties, policies, and procedures, policies customized to agency operations, hiring and termination policy, infection control procedures, emergency and incident reporting procedures, complaint and grievance process, confidentiality, HIPAA policy, staff, familiar with agency policies, supervision and oversight, supervisor designated and qualified supervision schedule established, supervisor visit notes, documented performance evaluations completed, corrective actions documented, consumer files, service agreement signed, fee schedule, documented services, clearly defined consumer rights notice signed, complaint contact information provided, ongoing compliance, monthly file audit completed, missing items corrected immediately, expiring clearances tracked, training deadlines monitored, audit. Log maintained inspection day should feel routine. If it doesn't, discipline failed long before the inspector arrived. If you intend to build a Pennsylvania home care business that lasts, subscribe to the Pennsylvania Homecare Coach channel.